Hi, my name is Khadra. I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma at the age of 16. I was just a normal teenager at school. I was funny and I was really loud and I used to run around a lot. I think people knew me for running, and like PE, I was so competitive. So I remember that day, it was like I had an MRI, and so it was me and my mum, and then the woman was just like, I think she has osteosarcoma or another thing. And I didn't know what that meant, so I was like, oh yes, okay. I just didn't know what it was till she told my mum, like, it's looking towards like a cancer, like a tumorous cancer. And then I overheard the conversation and I started crying to the receptionist and she was just hugging me. But then I was quite shocked, but also relieved, you know, it's just not in your head, because a lot of people just thought, oh, yeah, she's just doing it because she just doesn't want to like walk around or do things like that. But like, I was glad, but also scared and confused. I was regular at the A&E, like I had like blood tests, I had like ultrasounds. Finally at the end I had an X-ray, but they all just said it was growing pains till the last doctor, and he thought it was something else, but like it was because of him that I got my MRI. I think at first, like when you have chemo, you're just always tired, so you're asleep half of the time, and then you're kind of, you start to change how you look starts to change. Your cheeks get more puffier, you become obviously bold as well. And then that just kind of, every single day after that, I was just crying in the hospital. And it's so crazy because recently I met a nurse of mine and she was like, oh my gosh, you're so happy now. Like back then you were just, but like it was just because, you know, it was so harsh, the chemos. And yeah, you just didn't have a life. You were just in the hospital every single day. I think with Teens Unite, at first, I think I was quite ashamed about, like, because I limp as well. I was like, you know what, I'm never going to tell anybody that I had cancer or things like that. But then seeing so many people that's had cancer, like, so why not? Maybe you could spread awareness, like, as though that's when I started to tell people, oh yeah, I've had cancer. And like, I didn't mind my limping, you know. I like being slow now on the street, so it's okay. So I think Teens Unite, like, provides that space to kind of speak to people your own age and kind of not bond over cancer, but just talk to each other because you guys had like similar journeys. When you finish chemo, like everybody just thinks you're automatically okay, but I think it's like a whole process. It takes you a while, like, to kind of understand your new normal, like what you've been through and things like that. When I'm with Teens Unite, I always feel less lonely and I speak to people that I relate to, and we kind of get to share an aspect of our lives that I would not usually share with other people.